All right, Jimmy D here with Creative Spark Solutions, and I'm going to do this demo a little differently. You're going to hear my AI assistant act as the host and then ask me a few questions while I walk through the system. And yes, this is done on purpose. NoodleNet is built around the idea that humans and AI should work together in the open, not with AI hidden in the backstage. I'll be driving the demo, I'll be making the decisions and explaining what matters. The AI is just to keep the conversation going. The whole idea is that the humans steer, AI helps, and the business work stays connected. All right, so here we go. Let's go.
All right, Jenny, let's get rolling. What's the first thing you want to show us in how NoodleNet helps you capture and handle opportunities?
And that's a great point. I like picking real use case scenarios, the ones that I use, the reasons why I've developed them. Now, I want you to remember that this is built on an AIOS application appliance, meaning that the idea is that this is a structured AI appliance that can be built around what your needs are. Now, again, that's vague, but here's the use case. The first one is my opportunity manager, and what opportunity manager is that as a solopreneur or a small business, you have to manage your opportunities, and you've got to wear a lot of hats. You've got to be the person that's going to grab the opportunities, that's going to score the opportunities, going to filter through them and make sure that they fit your need, and then you've got to go through the whole process, the whole journey with that opportunity, whether you're going to reply to it, what you're going to say, all that information, and that's where NoodleNet's come into play because it's taking that job and doing it. So what it's doing is it's reaching out to tools like Upwork via MCP. We built a gateway that allows you to manage one place for multiple MCP tools, and it's going to gather based on filters and information and its intelligence that it gets through. As you can see here, the documents tab. This is the intelligence that it's based on because we believe in this local first approach, which means that all of your data, all of your ideas, all of the concepts, all the things that you base your judgment on, everything that's your business should be local first and used to help the AI make the decisions. But as I said, it's going to gather that information and start scoring and giving the information. As you can see, I have one here, of course, my demo one, but it's a strong fit. All I have to do is click on it, and I can get into it and start finding out more about it. I can sit there and find what the score was. And not only is it going to give me the score, this was something that was important to me because I don't want it just to give me a score. I want it to tell me specifically how it reached that decision, how it got that information. And then from that point on, it's going to give me information on how to deal with it if it's something that I want to do. It'll even start building some content here. This is just an initial one based on the demo. I can add more, and from there I can regenerate the proposal. It can start sending information. I can start building notes on it. Again, all things that you would expect. Remember, in the background, AI is working with it, and I can even start asking it questions. As you can see here, I sit there and say, "Hey, this one looks hot. Tell me a little bit about it. Tell me what to look out for." And of course, it's giving me that information, and I can ask it more questions. I can really get into this, and I can sit there and say, "Okay, great. This is one that I want to propose on." And I can sit there and, of course, go to the post link. I can send the proposal. And, of course, there'll be a journey through this, and it'll guide you through that journey, whether it's the first time you reach out, the second time, the third time. It could be integrated with your ERP if you wanted to. A couple of other things that I like about how I do this. It's also going to take signals from all of the proposals that you've done, all the opportunities that you've looked at, and start looking at what are the highest rank terms and how you might want to better position yourself. It's just it's giving you signals out of all of the opportunities that you're looking at. It's giving you some signals as to what to look for. You can add opportunities manually if you want. I'd be honest with you, I can add them manually through the form. I just go through the chat and tell it to look at it if there was one that I wanted to look at. And as you can see, you go through a lot of settings to make sure this is all working. But the idea is that it's going to help guide you to be better positioned to meet these leads. Now, once that happens, once you win it, it's going to, if you go over here to edit and you've gone through um, all of the information and it's gone through its things and bang, you've won it, you're going to change the state to one, and it's going to operate as a project now. It's actually going to push it up here. And the reason why projects is exciting to me is because, as you can see, it looks like a Monday board, like a regular project management board, and it's where you and your AI team work together. As you can see here, I can see which one's the human touched. I can see which one's the agent's touched. And with each cycle, they'll go and do whatever the next one that they need to do. And you have that ability to start writing more. I don't have any context in this one right now, but who's the last person that touched it? You know exactly what time they touched it. This is all documented moving forward to the point that the project's done. So again, that's a quick scenario on how this works. Things that I want you to take away from it is, yes, I've given you a great scenario where the human and the AI are working together. It's not just doing things in the background. You're communicating with it. You're utilizing its advantages of going through your data and finding out what's best. And then it's helping you actually complete the project. So it's working with you through the entire life cycle of this opportunity. But in the on the foundation of this all, it's an appliance that's built to do this for whatever needs that you see fit. Maybe it's handling email or orders or whatever it is. That's what it's all built on.
Thanks for joining this demo. I hope you've seen how humans and AI can work side by side, with NoodleNet helping you focus on what matters most. If you've got questions or want to explore more, feel free to reach out. Until next time, stay curious and keep creating.